Hey guys, it's Savannah Moore here. So I did make a video of me putting on the foundation. I'll put that in the comments, but I wanted to make a really quick video that you could just go through and explain briefly what each foundation is and what the coverage is like, okay? So first off, BB Flawless, which I didn't get out, of course. This is a very light coverage. It is very minimal. It is basically a tinted moisturizer. So it's perfect for people that just want the moisture and maybe just a slight evening of the skin tone, but they don't need a real heavy coverage. It also works really well under powder, but if you're wearing it alone, it does dry. So you can always put blush or bronzer or something like that over it, but it has a very light coverage. The liquid foundation is very liquidy. It's almost like a watery consistence. You can see it comes in a little dropper like this. And it goes on liquid and it dries to a matte powdery finish, okay? A little bit goes a long way. I always tell my customers to start with like 3 to 5 drops. And then if they want more, it's buildable. So they can always go over and do another layer. But less is more and it's easier to blend the less that you use. It works best with this brush because this brush is made with high quality synthetic bristles. So what that means is it won't absorb your foundation, okay? So that's why I always highly recommend that my customers get this brush because they're going to use less product, it's going to last longer, and it's going to apply better, okay? So this is a medium coverage. It can cover, it gives you a good coverage, but if you have like bad acne, rosacea, bad scarring, something like that, you're going to need something else, okay? Our Skin Perfecting Concealer. This can cover tattoos. I am not kidding. It is a heavy coverage. It works amazingly. And the best way to apply it is with a dabbing motion, okay? It works also really well with blending buds. And sometimes I'll just put it directly onto the liquid foundation brush with my liquid foundation. Remember, if you use blending buds to get them wet, really wet, and then squeeze out as much as you can before you use it. And what that's going to do is it's going to keep the sponge part of it from absorbing your foundation. So that's why I never used to like sponges, and then someone told me that trick and I went, oh. Okay, so with concealer, if I am using it on my face for my acne or scarring or anything like that, I'm going to use it in the same shade as the foundation that I wear. If I am using it for under eye bags or highlighting, I'm going to go 2 to 3 shades lighter. So I'm going to also put a color matching training in the comments along with the video. But basically, you want to stay in the same family. So if it's neutral undertones, pink undertones, or yellow undertones, and just go 2 to 3 shades lighter. For example, this is Taffeta. That's my shade. I wear the concealer under my eyes in Scarlet. Okay, so I went 2 to 3 shades lighter in the neutral color. Now, if someone wears satin, and they're going to go 2 to 3 shades lighter and stay in the same undertone family, they would get velour. If someone wears chiffon, they would get organza. So and so all the way down the line. And that's how you decide that. So if they want it for their face, same shade as their foundation. Simple. If they want it for under their eyes, 2 to 3 shades lighter in the same color family. Okay. Powder. I want to talk about powder and the cream. These are a heavy coverage, okay? They're still light on your skin, but they are a heavy coverage. So, like for example, if I wear primer and powder, I can cover my acne if I use the sponge that it comes with. If I use the powder puff brush, I can set any of my foundation, whether it's liquid foundation, BB Flawless, anything. I can set it over that and get a really nice, soft, powdery finish. Now, I will set my face with Taffeta, and I actually buy Scarlet in the powder and set my eyes with that so it keeps it looking bright and I'm not undoing the concealer that I just did, okay? So that works really well and it doesn't cake or crease or anything like that. Let's talk and backtrack to before your foundation. Primer. What does primer do and why do your customers need it? It fills in your pores, it fills in your fine lines, it fills in your wrinkles, it primes your face for makeup, okay? So just like how a painter primes his canvas, same thing for your face, okay? So this is going to keep their makeup from settling throughout the day. It's going to last longer. It's going to show true to color. And one of these lasts 4 to 6 months. It just depends how much you use. But a little bit goes a long way. So like a pea-sized amount, that'll cover your whole face, okay? So this stuff is amazing. Everybody needs it. Primer, 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 primer. I always tell people this is worth your investment, okay? So I think we pretty much covered everything as far as foundation coverage, okay? So BB Flawless, light coverage, it's a tinted moisturizer. Touch Liquid Foundation, medium coverage, goes on liquid, dries to a soft matte powdery finish. Skin Perfecting Concealer, heavy coverage, okay? You have to blend very well with it. Very heavy, and it works. It covers tattoos. This stuff is amazing. Lasts forever. It's a good thing it has a 2-year shelf life. And then pressed powder and pressed cream, both heavy coverages. You can wear them alone, or you can layer them with other foundations. The cream is going to leave you with that dewy finish, and the powder is going to leave you with that perfect matte powder finish, okay? Same with our Behold setting powder. I don't really care what I'm wearing. Lately, I just set everything with this because it's so awesome, right? So if you don't have that, you need to get it. And that's it. The proper tools will make all the difference in your foundation. I promise you. And same with your customers, okay? I better wrap this up because it's getting kind of long, but I will post that video in the comments as well of me actually applying my makeup. The lighting wasn't very good, so I'm kind of disappointed in that for you guys. And then I'm also going to post that color matching training that's by a fellow Black Status presenter. It's very old, but it's where I learned how to color match. And if you take notes, you stick to it, and you practice, pretty soon you won't even have to look at your notes. You will just know it by like the back of your hand, okay? So don't be scared to sell foundation because you're scared to color match. I promise mineral makeup is very blendable. Pretty much everybody can wear a very wide variety of shades because it blends with your skin, okay? So don't be scared to color match. All right, 7 minutes. I'm wrapping this up. Thank you guys. I hope you are enjoying the product training 101. I have been loving it, and I learned so many new tips from Savannah and Megan and Lauren. So whoever is next, Casey, Carly, I'm missing somebody. Alexis, I can't wait. Okay, bye guys. Talk to you later.